Yo, my boys, it's that time. It's that time. Okay, cover your asses. It's really bright out here. We're getting in my car, but I'm not driving. Why? Because we're goddamn bosses. So we are officially going to go see the new Star Wars movie. I can't tell you how excited I am. I was up really late, way later than I should have been. We did have a great stream. I appreciate all you guys who were here last night for that one. It is Star Wars Day. We got our Star Wars shirt on. Fucking casual Fridays, baby. Casual Fridays. On our way right now. I don't know what to talk about because I'm so excited. All I have in my head is Star Wars. I do feel kind of upset. I was in some streams last night before or after I got off and before I went to bed, and somebody kind of ruined shit for me, and I'm kind of upset about that. But shit happens. All right, we're fucking here. We didn't die. Chris almost killed us. We ran a stop sign and almost nailed the car at the end. Mercedes. Yippee. I can't see shit on the camera because it's bright as fuck. Holy shit, I'm so pumped, dude. You know what I'm most excited about? I want to see Anakin. Just kidding. Rest in peace. Anakin, you're dead. Nerd. Prepare to hear a fat man wheeze. Dun, 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 dun. We're going fast. Come on, Chris. I'm running with a phone. It's not my phone, so I don't give a shit. Did it.
And you did that shit with Crocs on.
With Crocs. With Crocs. Okay. Check it out. Da-da-da. Can't really get a better angle because I'm not, 100 feet tall. But, alright guys, I will see you after the video, after the movie. Stay sexy. Alright guys, we are back. Made it home. It's been a long fucking day, but it's been awesome. I had a really good time with the video. I can't wait to, with the video? Vince, it's a fucking movie. I'm sorry. Alright. I cannot wait to give you guys my review on it, and hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know later on. But before we get started, I want to give you guys a huge spoiler alert warning. This will have spoilers. Heads up. If you don't want to watch them, I'm sorry. Wait till after you watch the movie. If you want to, you're gonna watch it regardless of the review. Let's be real, But I'm gonna put a spoiler alert right now. This is your warning. This is it. Blah 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 blah. I'm warning you. If you fuck it up and you watch this and you get mad at me, it's all on you. All right, here you go. Okay, so let's get down to business. I just saw the Star Wars movie, number 7, episode 7. It's fantastic. I'm just gonna come out and say it was excellent. Was it the best movie I've ever seen in my life? No, but it was pretty good. I'll give it the review at the end of this, so we'll actually get into more detail as to how much I hated or loved it. I liked it. We'll get into that later on. But let's jump into it. Right off the bat, the movie starts off with a lot of action. There's like 30 seconds to a minute of actual movie itself, and then bam, you're into it. Blades is going off, everything's blowing up. It was awesome. The way I love J.J. Abrams for that. That's how he makes his movies, a bunch of explosions and shit like that. It's awesome. Some people don't like it. I talked to some of the viewers after we were done, and they're like, oh, it sucked. They strayed too far from what it used to be, blah, blah, blah. Cool, dude. You're like 86. Have a good one. But I really enjoyed the action. The blaster pistols and the rifles felt really good. There was a stormtrooper that had like a new baton thing that had electricity on it. That was like it countered a lightsaber. That was awesome. The stormtroopers themselves look really cool. They're all bulked up and just, they're not like the old school skinny little stormtroopers. None of them are bumping their heads on stairs and stuff. So it was pretty good. They looked badass. The new stormtrooper outfit. Their face mask and everything. They just look like bosses. So that was pretty cool. There was a lot of space combat. I looked a lot because I play Star Wars Battlefront on PC. I don't know why I said on PC, but because I play that game, I really I appreciated the moments when there was like X-Wings fighting TIE fighters in the skies right above where there was a battle going on the floor. And I thought that was awesome. So they did like 3 or 4 scenes of that where there was just a lot going on, and it felt really good, felt really immersive. So I really appreciated JJ doing that, and all of them. I don't want to appreciate JJ. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, JJ. You keep it up, homie. It was on point. I definitely think that was the best part of the movie. The Star Destroyer, all that stuff. We'll get into that as well. But all of the explosions, all of the effects, top notch. They were fantastic. The story, though, this is where it gets a little weird. For me, you know, they definitely came out with the intentions of this being a trilogy. So, of course, when you're in a trilogy, you're going to have, oh, you know, this is the build-up. This is your characters. You know, this is their problems. This is what they're going to try to do. I got it. Cool. I felt like the story was a little bit just a rehash of the old Star Wars stuff. And that sounds kind of weird, but it just felt like everything was like, okay, here you go. Oh, we already knew this. We've done this before in the old ones. Let's make it happen again. My point to that is when they're going to destroy like the Star Destroyer, you know, they were doing, you know how in the old movie they were going through the Luke Skywalker was flying the X-wing through the little on the Death Star through the, I don't know what the fuck the little alleyway is, and he shot the missile into the little hole. You know, I don't know the terms. Fuck, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. Anyway, it was awesome. It was dope. They did it again in this one, except for this time instead of shooting a missile into it, one guy flew his ship inside the Star Destroyer and blew it up. It was awesome, but it just felt like there was a lot of, like, instead of us coming with a new idea, let's just do that. Now, I don't know if that was like a, hey, we want to pay homage to the old stuff, or we want to make, you know, we're just lazy. I'm going to tend to say it's going to go towards homage. It was good. It was done very well, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't original. So that kind of sucked. But the entire story, what they were trying to do in this entire movie was find Luke Skywalker to get the Jedi Order started up again. And they had little BB-8 was the only droid that had a little like data on him that had a location of Luke Skywalker on a map. So they found BB-8, they had all this stuff like that, but the map piece that they had wasn't complete. They didn't have everything on it. And it was like, oh, okay, cool. So then it's like, we're gonna spend the entire movie, now we gotta figure out, you know, where the other pieces of the maps are. And they do the whole thing. They do all the you know, finding other people, finding out who's a Jedi, all stuff like that. And then fucking R2-D2, who's at their home base, just chilling. You know, he put himself to sleep. He wasn't talking or moving or anything like that. Randomly at the end of it was like, oh, beep boop beep, I'm awake. Here you go, and I have all the map. Here's Luke. Have fun. Like, really? What? But it wasn't bad. It was just like, okay, that was stupid. A little bit about the characters themselves. There are some pretty cool ones. I will say Han Solo came up. He brought his A game. It was some great acting. Han Solo, man, like, it looked like he did not miss a beat. He came in. It was like he was there from the end of the movie. Just picked right back up. Like he was just old. But no disrespect. Not saying you're bad old or whatever like that. Harrison Ford, but your acting was great. It was awesome. Han Solo was awesome. Now Princess Leia on the other hand, definitely, yeah, it's kind of awkward. So look forward to that. Tell me what you guys think about that one, because for me that was kind of weird seeing Princess Leia just be there, you know. It felt like she was just mailing it in, you know. No disrespect, you know. I'm not trying to talk smack, and you definitely got paid more than I do. You're doing that stuff. I respect you for it, but it just felt like you dropped the ball, Princess Leia. If you're watching this video, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, you know, good luck in the next one. Best acting though, hands down, Luke Skywalker. JK, he didn't really act. This is literally Luke Skywalker's entire scene. Ready? Here it goes. That's it. He didn't talk. They spend the entire movie looking for him. They find him, and it's like 2 minutes of just him staring at Rey. That was it. Cool. Then you got Finn, these are the new characters they introduced today. Or not today, but they introduced in this movie. Finn is the guy on the cover. The one with the lightsaber, all stuff like that. And guess what? Boom. Shocker. Ready? He's not the Jedi. What? Yeah. I watched all the trailers. They make it look like Finn is the Jedi. Finn has the powers. You know, he's got the lightsaber. He's fighting evil, stuff like that. No. Finn does not have... he's not in touch with the Force. You know, they say everybody's in touch with the Force, but he's, like, to different extents, but he's definitely not. He's like a normal pleb, just like all of us. But he knows how to use the lightsaber. But he's not a Jedi. Not a Jedi. Rey, which is the girl, she's the Jedi. She's the one that has all the powers. She's the one that doesn't know she's a Jedi, doesn't even know if it was real or anything like that. But they tell her in the movie, hey, by the way, you know, Force is real, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, okay, cool, great. And then all of a sudden, bloop, she knows how to use it. She was kidnapped or taken by Kylo Ren, and he was trying to read her mind, and she was pretty much like, ooh, mind battle. Like, ooh, no, you're not going to. I have the power too. And he was freaking out, blah, blah, blah. It was actually a pretty good moment. And we'll get more into Kylo Ren as well. But once she figured that out, she started to put it two and two together. Hey, I have powers. And miraculously, when she was kidnapped and she was like put up to a table and being held captive there, she did the Jedi mind trick on one of the stormtroopers. Mind you, she has no idea she had this. She found out like an hour ago that she can control the Force. But she was able to do a Jedi mind trick, and it was actually pretty hilarious the way it happened. The comedy they put in the movie was great. It was fantastic. I love it. That's the kind of movies I like to watch. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. She figured it out that she had the powers, and now she's using them to get out of stuff. It was just kind of weird, in my opinion. Maybe there should have been like a week or two. I know Luke Skywalker was struggling for like fucking 37 years to figure out his powers and stuff, but you know, she got it like that. Last but not least, Kylo Ren. He's the bad guy. And I will say they did his character really, really good. As far as you can tell, he is a younger villain. You know, he doesn't have the maturity level of like Darth Vader or Palpatine. You know, he's trying to figure out what's going on in his life, struggling with whether he wants to be on the dark side or the light side. There's actually a moment where he's in like a room and he's looking at Darth Vader's mask, and he's like, hey, please help me, show me the true power of the dark side, because I'm feeling the light side creep in, and I want to make sure we stay on the dark side. And it's like, damn, like they're showing the struggle. The struggle is real, and that was pretty intense. I thought that was a smart, you know, like, hey, let's show you what the real life is of Kylo Ren. And I thought that was awesome. Another spoiler, heads up, is a big one. He is also Han Solo's and Princess Leia's kid. Boom. Yeah. Crazy. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. I mean, two people love each other, probably going to have sex and make babies. But regardless, it's pretty awesome. He is now the bad guy. He was training with Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker found him and said, hey, you got Force powers. You know, let's try to fine-tune you and make you go to the light side and help you out. And he ended up going bad. And that's why Luke Skywalker, you know, became a little bitch and ran away to the mountains on a random planet, because he felt like he single-handedly brought the dark side back. Whatever, Luke, quit being a bitch. Yeah, the entire movie they're showing Kylo Ren go through and with all the struggles, and like he gets pissed off at one point and is just like slashing the shit out of his ship with a lightsaber. I thought it was pretty awesome with that one. And then at one point in the movie, big spoiler, heads up, this is a big one. Big one. Give you another warning, just in case you manage to skip it and you're like, I don't care about spoilers. This is a big one. It got spoiled for me, and it kind of ruined the moment. I wish I wasn't spoiled, but you know, I'm gonna say it here. So you guys if you don't want to hear it, mute the next 20 seconds of the video. All right. So Han Solo goes to see his son on the Star Destroyer ship, and finds him like, hey dude, what's up, man? And they're talking, and he's like, hey son, come back home with me and your mom. We miss you. And Kylo Ren's like, oh, okay, you know, you're right. I've been struggling. It's tearing me apart. I can't go on like this. You know, I'm getting split by two different sides, and can you help me? And Han Solo's like, yeah, I can help you. And Kylo Ren takes off his helmet and pulls out his lightsaber. It's like, you know, here you go, help me. And Han Solo grabs it, and Kylo Ren's still holding on to it. And Han Solo's like, yeah, I'll help you. Lightsaber goes off through Han Solo's chest, kills him. But before he goes, he does like a little, I love you, son. Ugh. And then falls off into the abyss. It's pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty powerful moment. The only thing I didn't like, and I actually got into a serious conversation with Chris about it, is Chewbacca was there, and he didn't freak out. Like, I mean, they showed him freaking out, like, oh god, I'm gonna kill some people. I would have thought that Chewbacca should have freaked out more and just like went ham on everybody. However, Chris is bringing up a good point. if you would have done that, it would have been more like going on the dark side, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so that makes sense. Let's not go there. But, that being said, I think Chewbacca should have done a little bit more. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm going to stop right there because I will interject with his... This is the only time you'll probably see me in this video. But this guy, it's not the dark side. I thought he would have pulled a... I believe it was a episode 3 moment where Vader comes up and is like, no, no. We didn't want to relive that shit. That's why Chewbacca didn't go fucking ham.
I mean, he's with this dude for the whole time, man. That's his boy. He's just you know, whatever. That's neither here nor there. All right, so let's get on to the end of the review. I think we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Let's go over my notes. Yes, we did. Start the story real quick. It's badass. It's huge. It eats stars and then blows up planets, and so it's just crazy. It was a badass idea. They literally built a base inside of a planet, and it was fucking awesome. So I don't know. I just wanted to make sure you bring that out there. That was probably the coolest animations I've seen in a long time in a movie. The way it was blowing shit up and the way it blew up itself. So I want to make sure we put that in a video. But let's get on the review part. I would give this movie a solid 4 out of 5. I'm also going to let you guys know in the bearded reviews coming in the future, I'm not going to have 0.5, 2.5, 4.5, none of that shit, you know. If you can't be the next, the whole integer, then you're not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Either you're a 4 or you're a 5 or whatever. You're a whole number. We're not doing that small shit. Plus, I don't want to make a PNG of a half beard because that'd be too hard. Just kidding. So I do recommend seeing it. Chances are you're going to see it regardless of what I said in this video anyway. But let me know what you guys thought about the movie. Let me know if you agree with some of the stuff I said. Let me know if you liked the comedy. Chris did not like the comedy at all. He thought it was too stupid. Again, he's like 86, so let him do his thing. I thought it was hilarious, and I liked it. He liked some of it. Don't get me wrong. He liked some of it. But most of it was pretty entertaining for me. But yeah. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And just know, I love you. You sexy son of a bitch. I'll see you next one. Peace, nerds.